Can you hear me? Can you see me? Please let me know. I'm still setting my computer up. How are you guys? I hope you can hear me. Who's here? Let's see. Joanne, Cindy, Nero, Janie. How are you guys? Shar. Hi everyone. I hope you guys had a wonderful day. My day was not so good, but I'm good now because of course I'm on here with you guys. I feel like I haven't been on here for ages. I have been, this whole month has been shot. Like, it started out with my second youngest having the flu, and then he gave my entire family the flu. So it was one person at a time each day. And I have a big family, so it was not fun. Hi, Melissa. Okay, so if you guys haven't noticed, I've done some rearranging. I'll show you guys the shop in a little bit, but we're going to do some unboxing. I have 2 new machines that I got, and I'm super excited to open them. I haven't opened them yet because I wanted to wait to do that with you guys tonight. So they will be going right here. I've already set this whole thing up. I moved my cam snaps over here, and my machines will be going here now. So this whole area will be like my little sewing area. And I have to make, don't laugh at my step stool, if you can see it. I think you can see it. This is actually a kitchen dish rack that I extended completely for now. I made my last footrest because I'm very short, and so I need the pedals to be up higher. And I did not have time to make one, so I had to make do. So that is what I'm using for right now, but I will be making one eventually when I get time. So this is where the machines will be going tonight. Hi everybody, I'm so glad to be here with you guys tonight. I'm just gonna kind of chat while people are joining. Did you guys have a good day? It's Monday. How was your Monday? Was it productive? So while we're waiting for people, I just want to show you guys the machines that I got. I haven't even touched them yet. So like, I wanted to tell you guys, like, I'm just like everybody else, just because I know how to sew and I've taught you guys like how to do things. I'm still new to things too, and I'm a creature of habit. Let's just put it that way. So I'm very, very, very used to my machines, all of my machines that I have. Getting used to my industrial machine now, but I sew with this machine every day, all day. So it is literally like I can sew with my eyes closed with this machine. I've never opened or touched or used either one of these machines. So one of the reasons why I'm doing this tonight with you guys is to show you guys that I'm human. I make mistakes. I don't know what I'm doing, and that's okay. Like, we all do that. So I wanted to do this unboxing with you guys tonight and just show you guys from start to finish, like, kind of, you get a new thing, you don't know what to do with it, everything takes practice, everything takes time, and that's okay. Like, that's where you start, and practice makes perfect, right? I guess that's what we want to think. Just practice, 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 that's all you can do. So anyway, that was the whole point of this live tonight. Also, I wanted to mention, whoever is active in the chat box over here, we are going to have some fun things going on tonight, so make sure that you guys stop in, say hello, talk to people, ask questions, and we will be having a couple fun things tonight. I don't want to give anything away, but tonight is going to be something special, so please engage. I know there are people on here that don't normally talk a lot on the chat, so if tonight is the night, Please let it be the night because we're gonna have some fun things tonight. So let's have a good night and a fun night. I've been missing for, I think, 3 weeks now. So I'm excited to be back with you guys, and tonight's gonna be fun. It was a Monday for sure. Oh my gosh, you guys, you have no idea. Yes, Monday. Okay, so the first machine that I am super excited about is my Juki Mo1000. I don't know if any of you guys have this machine. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I don't want to put this on my brand new table, so I'm going to set it down here because I don't want to get it all dirty. So I use, this is actually, I love these things. These are just like kitchen liners that I use, and it helps like with any sliding that occurs on the table. So I get these at Walmart, and they're literally just in the kitchen aisle. And they don't fit my full table, but that's okay because the machine just sits right here. But I love these things, and I have them on the bottom too to help with sliding, and I use them on all my tables, and I love them. But anyway, and this is my other machine. I don't want you guys, I guess I can't really show that because it has my address on it. But this one is the Baby Lock Celebrate. And again, I don't know if you guys, any of you guys on here have these machines, but literally the only machine I've ever worked with Serger wise is the Brother Lock 1034D. I started with that machine. I've used it so much. So I'm super excited to break into these machines and see which one best fits my needs. And the reason why I have 2 of these is because I'm going to be doing some fun things with them. I'm going to be doing some comparing, and I'm also going to be doing a video on comparing them, basically. So whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or advanced sewer, just the different types of work that you want to do with a serger and which one best fits your needs. So that's what I'm going to be doing with these machines. Let me get my scissors real quick. So I'm going to open the Juki first. You guys, I got these last week, and I've been waiting to open these. I'm so excited. I didn't want to open them because I wanted to do it on here tonight. I know I've been missing. Tonight was actually supposed to be a tutorial live so long. But because I've been gone for 3 weeks, I decided that it would be best if I kind of just started from scratch and, I don't know, did maybe like 2 tutorials back to back since I missed 2 tutorials. I'm going to talk with you guys more about that in a little bit when I sit down and answer some questions and talk to you guys more. But I just thought that tonight would be a good like refresher, like a restart, like kind of get back into the groove. I've been gone for a while, and yeah, I just kind of missed you guys, and so I just didn't want to like jump back into it so long and not be able to like talk with you guys about stuff. So anyway, got a manual. Always need your manual. I'll probably have to read that later, but I won't do that now. Here's my little spool holder. Okay, I got my little care package. I got that. I'm gonna need that for sure. We'll put this over here. So excited. You guys, I literally, it's like Christmas Day whenever I get a new machine. I am such a, what do you call it? I don't even care. I'm a sewing nerd. That's what you call it, because I love sewing. It is literally my dream. I just could do it all day, every day. I don't want to like break this. Okay. I don't even know where I want to put it. Like this. machine looks so pretty. Okay, so there's that. I'm guessing this is the tension. Okay, so they already have it threaded for me, which is nice, and I love that. Looks like this hooks on here. Again, I've never used this machine before, so you guys bear with me, please. So I'm guessing that's the thread catcher. And also, I don't serge with a knife, so, or the blade, I guess you would call it. So this is going to be very, very different and new for me because I've heard that you cannot disengage your blade on this machine or the Celebrate, I believe. I'm not sure, but so it's going to be a huge learning curve for me because all of my templates that I've made, unfortunately, I have made the seam allowances with the template because I don't use seam allowances because I don't use my blade. So this is going to be different. I'm either going to have to change all of my templates or I'm going to have to learn how to not use the blade when it's engaged. I don't know. We're going to figure it out. Let me just check on some comments. Hi, Alicia. My family's doing way better. It's been night and day since about Saturday, I would say, Saturday night. So yeah, we're doing good now. Can you take it all together? I don't think you can. Honestly, I've never touched it, so I don't know. I'm gonna mess with it. Obviously, I'm gonna try whatever I can with it. But some people have told me that you cannot disengage this knife. I don't know if that's true or not. I'll have to mess with it, but I haven't even touched it yet, so we'll see. That's what I thought, Noreen, just to like guide it along. But again, this one right here, I didn't disengage my knife. I just put it all the way down so it's like not level with the plate, but it's kind of just there. It doesn't go up and down. So what I do is put my fabric up against it and I just guide it along, but it doesn't cut. This one, I don't think you can do that. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna have to mess with it, but we'll see. Hi Brenda, welcome. Thanks for joining and thank you so much for the kind words. There's gotta be a way to disengage the knife. You would think so. I hope there is, otherwise I'm gonna have a lot of work ahead of me to change things. Let's see here. I know, right? I wish I could run 3 sergers. If I had 3 feet, I'd be like everywhere. Okay, so who is new here that has either never been on my live before or who has been on my live but doesn't really chat in the chat box? What do you call that? The commenting box? I don't know. The chat box, that's what I'm gonna call it. Who's new? Sweet Texas Stitches, yes, they are both sergers. So the reason why I got 2 of them is because I'm going to be comparing them. I'm going to be comparing my Brother Lock 1034D, which is just a standard like at-home serger, to the Juki Mo1000, which is a, you know, next level serger. It has a lot more power and strength to it. And then to the Baby Lock Celebrate, which is, I guess, a step up from the Juki. I hope I'm right on that. Or it could be vice versa. I'm not really sure. Again, I haven't touched these machines. I don't know much about them. I still need to learn about them before I try to tell you guys about them. But the whole point of getting these 3 sergers is so that I can mess with them and play with them. And then, again, guide you guys to which machine would best suit you and your business. Because for me, I started out with a Brother machine, and it's worked wonders. It has been an excellent machine for me. I have had no issues with it up until now. My work has gotten a lot busier. I've had a lot more heavy flow of surging going on, so I'm breaking needles, and this machine is just not strong enough for the amount of sewing that I'm doing, so I need to move up now. And again, that's the whole point of me doing this, is so that I can help guide you guys into whatever line of work you're planning on doing. If you should start at the bottom like I did, or if you should just jump up and buy one of these, or whatever you're planning on doing with your business is what I'm trying to hopefully help you guys do. So if you have any questions, I'm here for you. Yes, Lauren. Oh my gosh, it was so horrible. We each had it. It was so bad. It was supposed to be like a 24-hour bug, and I was sick for like 3 or 4 days straight. It was not great. I think I actually got it, and it went away, and then I got it again from one of my other kids. I don't know if that's possible, but I'm pretty sure that happened. You have the Baby Lock Vibrant. How do you like that one? I've never had a Baby Lock. I know Brother and Baby Lock are the same company, but I've never owned a Baby Lock before, and I'm super excited about it. Let's see here. I've had my Brother 1030 for a while. I also need to upgrade. Excited to see what you like. Yes, I've had my Brother 1034D for about, I'd say 4 years now. Let's see. Why did I decide on this one, Amber? I haven't decided on any of them yet. So I'm comparing them to see which one I like and which one is better for my business. So I'm going to let you guys know that shortly. Obviously not tonight, because I still need to like learn about them and stuff. I just wanted to unbox them with you guys and have a little fun. Tonight was more about just like having fun and engaging with you guys, answering some questions and just talking since I've been gone for a while. So yeah. Sorry, I'm just kind of going through these real quick. The Juki is always giving me problems and costing me more. I'm a fashion designer. My brother's 1034D, 9 years old, and still works great. Yes. TMD Designs. Yeah, I've heard pros and cons about the Juki. I've heard really, really good things about it, but I've also heard what you just said about it. So I'm interested to see how it works for me. Again, every machine is different for everyone, and everyone has their own opinion on what they like and don't like. So it's just all personal preference. So I'm just here to tell you what I've, found out about it, how I like it, and how it works for me. And then you guys make your own judgment call on that. Okay. All right, so this one is gonna go right here, I believe. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep that right there. I'm just going to slide these chairs back and forth whenever I need to, because I don't have enough room for 4 chairs right here. Well, 5. So pretty sure that's everything in this box. All right. Go there. I don't even need my scissors for this one. They just wanted me to open it. You guys always make sure when you get a machine to keep your guides, your instruction guides, and if you need to register for warranty, you always want to keep that information, and you want to keep it all in a safe place. So I keep all of my manuals for all of my machines in my cabinet. I have a folder and I have a bin for all my manuals and a folder for all my warranty stuff. So just be very organized with all your stuff. That way you never question anything, where it's at or anything like that. You want to be very organized. I think the best thing if you have your own business is organization. Be organized, because when it comes down to crunch, taxes, anything like that, if you're organized, it's just so much easier. hide things in these little holes. So always check every hole. Oh my goodness. I never know where to grab them. I don't want to break them. Oh, that one's like so petite and cute. Like, look how cute that is. So cute. Like, that looks like a giant compared to this one. I don't know, it's so cute. All right. So first thing I need to figure out is, like, I guess this one didn't come with like a catcher. Does anybody have the Celebrate or the Juki? Do any of you guys have either one of these machines? Liz. Oh my gosh. What are you saying, Liz? I'm missing everything. I never pay attention to the chat because I'm always too busy talking. By the way, guys, I am loving my new one right here. My industrial is amazing. I've been working so much on it. Okay, do we have some new chatter people in here? Some more people commenting that don't normally comment? So I'm gonna start this live off a little exciting. I know I said we're gonna do an unboxing, a Q&A, and we're gonna have some fun tonight. So I wanted to let you guys know that tonight my live is going to be sponsored by sewingmachinesplus.com. As I told you guys in my last live, or my last few lives, I am now an affiliate for Sewing Machines Plus. So if you guys have any sewing needs or anything like that, please always just ask me. You can message me directly, you can email me, you can always get a hold of me on Instagram or Facebook. Any way that you can find me, you can find me. So tonight we're gonna have some fun. And Blaine has reached out to me. He's the CEO of Sewing Machines Plus, and he wants to do some fun things tonight. We're gonna be giving away a sewing mat. So my dear friend Sandy on here has been paying attention and who's been talking and commenting and just being active in the chat. And she is going to draw the first name for me, and that first name is going to win a sewing mat. So whoever wins this mat, please email me at binghambliss@yahoo.com with your information, and we're gonna have some fun tonight. Don't go away though, because that's not all that's gonna happen tonight. So please stay on, and we're gonna have some fun. So Sandy, whenever you're ready, I am ready for the first name to be called. And I'm sure the sewing mat is better than this right here. So I'm really excited. I've never had a sewing mat. So I'm really curious to know if it actually is a good thing to have, because as you see now, I have a lot of sewing machines in my room. So I would love a sewing mat. But you guys get to choose, whoever the winner is gets to choose whichever color you want. There's 6 different colors, and you guys can choose your color choice. So that is pretty exciting. Okay, Stopping there, Sandy, you're good. So she was helping me because I obviously couldn't unbox these sewing machines, talk to you guys, read comments, and write down all 100 names that are on here right now. So she has so kindly offered to do this for me. So she is doing the raffle right now as we speak, and she's going to announce the winner whenever the random picker is being drawn. So if you go onto their website, sewingmachinesplus.com, you can look under their supplies, and it'll just literally say like sewing mats, and then you can look under their 6 colors that they offer, and it's just their standard sewing mat that he's doing for the drawing tonight. And I think there's like the baby lock blue, there's just they're all named like really cool names. So just look under their website and it'll show you those 6 colors. But did she announce the winner yet? When she announces the winner, please email me, beingonbliss@yahoo.com, your information, your full name, your address, and what color you want. Okay, I'm missing, let's see, sorry. If I'm missing, hi, I'm multitasking tonight. No worries, Sandy, you're fine. I moved kind of fast, only because I wanted this first one to like kind of get your guys' excitement going. So I know I moved really fast, but I thought that it would be a fun start. While she's doing this, am I fuzzy or something? Am I okay? Can you guys hear me? So yeah, the sewing is supposed to help with like shaking of the table, things like sliding around and stuff. I don't really have that issue with my sewing machines, but if you do have like shaking or loud noise, it's supposed to like help settle and calm that. So they're supposedly really nice. I've just never owned one or had one. So I kind of want to get one. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys around my shop while we're getting the names in. There's a lot of names. And it's for you. I forgot to mention this. I'm so sorry, but it's for US residents only for this drawing tonight. But right here, this was the unboxing. So this is the Juki Mo1000. And then this is the Baby Lock Celebrate. So I unboxed those just now. I haven't even touched them. I just literally took them out of the box and set them on their table. I'm going to mess with them soon. I just haven't yet. And I have, over here, I have rearranged my whole shop, if you guys have noticed. I took out some things over here. I moved all of my shelves down. Don't look at this mess. This is chaos over here. I have a lot of stuff to organize. But I moved all my shelving down, and then this is my shipping station down here. So I kind of just cleaned this area up. I still have a lot to do over here. I have bins and whatnot, inventory. I moved my cam snap station down to make room for new machines. This I'm leaving open right here because I have another surprise coming for you guys and something to show you guys. So we'll be waiting on that. Probably have that. I'm getting it on Wednesday, so I'll have that to show and talk about for next Monday's live. Super exciting. And obviously you guys know I got this amazing industrial reliable 2300 SE. Has been doing me wonders, making my work so much easier. So if you guys are interested in any industrial machine, please talk to me. And my lovely faff over here, this machine is a dream. I love that machine. So I just gave you guys the grand tour of my shop, except for over here. This is a little mess over here. This is my cutting table. This is where I do all my cutting. That machine back there is where I do all my blankets. I have a Sew Steady table attached to it. It's 24 by 32 inches, I believe. I sew all my blankets on that table and my loveys on that table. That machine is so amazing with my blankets, and I have dedicated that one to my blankets. So There we go. Do we have the name? Let me check. Sorry guys, I'm a little chatty tonight. I haven't been on here in like 3 weeks. I feel like I've missed so much. Oh, Joanne. Congratulations, Joanne. Could you please email me at binghambliss@yahoo.com with your information, what color you want, and all that good stuff. So I can get this shipped out to you ASAP. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Please don't go away. We have some more things going on. What are you guys talking about? Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, I thought I always pretty much do the same thing on my lives. So I thought tonight would be a little bit different since I've been gone. I wanted to just do something special for you guys, have a little fun. And we're congratulating her because tonight we just did a giveaway and she won a sewing mat. So we congratulated her for winning that. And I just did an unboxing of these 2 machines right here. So we are going to kind of mess with those a little bit tonight. I'm gonna answer some questions if you guys have any questions. Kind of just like a chat, Q&A, unboxing sort of video. Whatever you guys want tonight. I really didn't have a plan. Marissa, you could be onto something. I don't know. Thank you, Lauren. Only you could add 3 new machines and rearrange your space to look larger. It took a lot of patience, trust me. It looks awesome. I like the new look. Thank you. I'm trying to make it look like brighter and cleaner. I got rid of the random like dresser and toolbox that was in the middle of all my craft stuff. So yeah, I'm just trying to make it look a little more organized and a little more dreamy, I guess the word is. Trying to just catch up on these chats. So sad I missed it. The boys were fighting. Oh, I'm sorry, Nita. We have more coming. I love my Reliable Alicia. I love it. So I know that you guys, hold on. I'm gonna come over here so you guys can see me. I was just looking at the chat on my phone. So I love my Reliable. It sews so smooth. Like now that I'm used to it and I know how to like backstitch and do all that fun stuff on it. Zigzag, I love the Zigzag. It's just so smooth. Nothing against my little brother machine because I've had this since the very beginning and it's, you know, I've worked this thing to the ground and it's done so good for me. But moving on to the industrial, hands down, I'll still do little jobs on this machine, but for the most part, I use this one now. I've now started, if you guys, obviously I know most of you have been on my lives, we've done the rompers together, you've watched my romper tutorial video. I never top stitched because I just never did. But I feel like everything you do in your business, there's always room for improvement. And so I've been thinking about how I can improve my products over, you know, the last week or so. And when I've had this downtime, because I've been sick and just like not feeling like really involved in my work this last couple weeks because of the sickness and stuff. So anyway, I've had some downtime. I've been thinking about how do I improve my work. And so I just thought, you know, I top stitch my loveys, I top stitch my blankets, everything. I don't top stitch my rompers. And I'm like, why did I not top stitch my rompers? Like, I don't know why, I just never did. You know, I sew the side seams together so that the liner and the body pieces are attached together so they don't flop around and stuff. But I never thought about like top stitching the whole body. And so I did that and it looks so much better, you guys. I wish I could show you a picture. Like it just looks like I just took it to the next level, I guess. And so it's just those little things that you do that afterwards you're like, why did I not ever do that before? So now I know it's one extra step, but then again, it's one extra step to make my product stand out more and for people to feel more confident in paying the price that they pay for my outfits. So anyway, that goes to this machine right here, made it a breeze, like sewing that top stitch over those seams, over all those corners. It literally just guided right through with no skip stitches, nothing. It was like butter. It just went straight through, and it took me an extra maybe a minute, like to just top stitch the whole thing. Like it was a no-brainer. So that is what I'm going to be doing from now on. Top stitching. That's my new word. Good night, Mary. Sorry you can't stay longer. I'm sorry it's so late for a lot of people. Stitch Lab Productions. What is your name? What are you guys laughing about? Did I miss something? Yes, I believe the Juki is air thread. So I'm going to have to try that out. I'm just reading these comments and then we're going to get into those machines. Would love a review on your FAF machine, considering upgrading to one of them. So the FAF machine, I love, love, love my FAF machine. It's 10 needle. The only thing that I would have to say that I not even like don't like about it would just be that I wish it had more needles, because obviously you can never go wrong with more needles. So if it had maybe like a few more needles, it would be even that more amazing, but it's still so amazing. Like it is such a good machine. It's so easy. I think that's why I like it so much, because it's so easy. And again, this is the only multi-needle I've ever owned, so I don't have anything to compare it to. So I'm being completely honest, like I have nothing to compare it to. I have my JANOME, that's a single needle flatbed machine, embroidery machine. It's a combo, which is also amazing. But this is the first multi-needle, so I don't have anything to compare it to. But I don't have anything bad to say about it. It's amazing. All of the machines I've gotten have just done really well for me. And again, it's all about just knowing what kind of machine you need for your specific needs. So really like dive deep into what you're wanting to do before purchasing a machine, because you need to know, like, you don't go buy a machine not knowing what you want to do with it, if that makes sense, because then you might regret that decision on what you buy, because you might not buy the right machine for what you need it for. So whenever I've purchased any of my machines, even my industrial, like I've talked to my salesperson and told them exactly what I do and exactly what I want to do with my new machine I'm getting, and they guide me in that right direction on what machine works best for me. Even if I might like this machine, that might not be the machine that is good for me. So always know what you're trying to buy it for. Michelle, I'm using my phone. I just got the new Samsung, I think it's the Ultra, it's the newest Samsung Ultra phone. I don't know what it's called. My husband got it for me. If you guys know me, I'm not techie at all, so I don't know anything about that, but it's nice, I like it. Okay. Spoonflower, I love Spoonflower. Okay Okay guys, I'm gonna try this. I'm super excited. I think I want to move you guys. I'm gonna put you guys over here really quick because I want to try this machine out, but I also don't want you guys to stare at my back. So I'm gonna move you because I always move you. So let's put you guys like over here, maybe. I'm also in the process of, I know I said this last time, getting up new cameras so that I can have cameras at every different station. That's also another reason why I moved my room around, is because I'm gonna put a camera back there, like a tripod, so you guys can like directly see down into what I'm doing when I'm working, and then on the other side of the room as well. So I'm gonna have cameras, at least 3 different ones in different stations. That's a work in progress though. Again, I'm not techie, so we're gonna try. Marissa, you're trying to be sneaky, aren't you? Trying to make me give it away. Okay. Hopefully I don't trip over this line right here. I gotta plug this in first. Let's see. Are you guys working? I have a lot of work to do because I've missed a lot of work. But tonight I'm not working. I'm having fun with you guys. Let's see here. Are my arms long enough? I don't know. Oh, my goodness. Okay. I think this is the air threader, if I can be right. Cross your fingers. Yay! You guys, it's so pretty. All right, where's my chair? Let's see. I don't know, Alicia. I might be. I'm drawing. What are you drawing, Sarah? Aw, thank you, Sarah. I hope you guys enjoy my lives. I know sometimes it's quiet when I'm working or whatnot, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, let's see here. I've never even touched this, so I think this is the air threader. I watched a video on this, so I would not be like completely like, I feel like you guys are, can you guys see this? I don't know. Would you mind talking price point on both of these, or did you already and I missed it? No, Lauren. Okay, so price points are pretty similar. So the Juki is about around 1,000, and then the Baby Lock Celebrate is around, I think, like 1,300. But I don't quote me on that. Like, I haven't researched everything about these yet, so I know I should have. But I was just excited to unbox them with you guys. But they are on sewingmachinesplus.com, so if you want to look on their website, they will have them on there. But I believe the price point is around 1,000 to 1,300 for both of them. So they're very, very similar in price. And then this, the brother, is obviously, I think I bought that like 4 years ago, and I believe that one is around like 400. I could be wrong, but I believe it's pretty cheap compared to these ones. Okay, so I'm trying to think of how I remember the thing. I got to get four spools first. Breaking into my stash over here. I'm gonna have to go get more thread. Okay, Sandy, while I'm doing this, you want to take your time and tally up your names, who's been commenting again and chit-chatting and excited about tonight's live. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is yet, but I'm going to let her prepare to get everyone's name in the drawing. So if you haven't said hi, please, now is the time to say hi. Okay, so $2.99. It could be, yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. I know that the cover stitch is like, is it $600, $700, something like that? They're pretty reasonable. All right, you guys, I've never done this. I'm going to grab the thing. I don't want to do it wrong. Okay. I don't ever put the nuts on there. I know some people would like to put the nuts on there, but I don't put the nuts on there. Okay, so this is for the upper looper and the lower looper. So the lock button, okay. I gotta sit for this. This is like really different than my other one. Open the front cover, raise the presser foot to release all the threads. Where's the... Ah. Oh, here we go. All right, so that's back there. Depress the machine lock button firmly. Okay. You have to unlock it. Rotate the machine handle slowly towards you. Okay. Machine lock position when threading loopers unless otherwise. Okay, with the presser foot up and the machine lock. So the looper threader. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, this is probably the boring part, guys, but you gotta do it. I'm missing all the comments, so I'm sorry, I can't see that far. But Sandy, whenever you're ready, go ahead and draw the next name. So the next prize that will be given tonight is going to be a 10-pack of Exquisite thread. So I hope that you guys are excited. I've never used Exquisite thread. I've always wanted to try it, I just never have. So if any of you in here have used it, please comment and let me know how it is, how you like it, what your favorite colors are, if you recommend it. It's supposedly really nice thread. I've just never used it. So Cute Boutique Store, congratulations. I'm so excited. You have to tell me how you like it. Please email me your information, beingonbliss@yahoo.com. I'm using just my phone. Is it a good microphone or bad? Exactly, Julie. You can never have too much thread. Exquisite thread is the best, says Alicia. Yay. I have to try it then. I use Madeira, but I don't have anything like, I've just never tried any other one. So I'm going to try it. All right, let's see here. All of these are I'm just gonna try it. I'm not even gonna like this. I'm gonna do what I would do if I wasn't on a live. So I'm trying to read the manual because I'm on a live, but I'm just gonna do what I would normally do if I got a machine. I would do this. So this is what I would do normally by myself without the camera in front of me. I would go for it. So I'm just gonna go for it. If it messes up, then it messes up and then you redo it. So. Might be different because every machine is different, but I'm pretty sure threading this is the same on most machines. I hope nobody's commenting like, stop, don't do that, you're doing it wrong. Oh, and if you guys hear the garage door open, it's because my daughter went across the street to babysit and she'll be coming back at like 9:30, I think. So you might hear her open the garage. My kids are old and my older girls are old enough to babysit now. Isn't that crazy? Okay. Sorry guys, I'm concentrating. All right. Hopefully this works, because if not, I'm probably gonna like get stressed. You guys have seen me stress out with my last machine. I did not know what I was doing. But now I know how to use it, and it just takes time. Everything takes time. The only thing is I don't know, because I think it's already threaded and ready to go. So I don't know if I messed it up by like locking it and all that. I think I just have to like relock it. Yeah, so this one is the air threader. I don't know if I answered that, but it is an air threader. So I'm just gonna lock it. And it's weird that the lever is back here. I don't know about that, but I'm gonna try this. And this whole foot thing is weird. Booyah! I mean, it's not perfect, but it worked. I'm definitely gonna have to get a like one of those things because I'm a freak when it comes to mess. And yeah, so I'm gonna go grab some of my material because I don't use this kind of material. So I'm gonna grab just some scrap fabric to play with this for a minute. I'm grabbing some fabric that I won't be using for a while. So I'm getting my Easter print right here so we can play with that. Because I'm not going to be using this for a really long time. Can you guys see okay? Looks like, so the settings are all on 4, which is pretty much what I have on my other one. So maybe the settings are just the same on all sergers. I don't know, but it seemed to do good. We'll see what it does on here. So we'll pretend this is a cuff because I always sew my cuffs like together. So. We'll just pretend. See, I keep going over here because of the thing. It's weird. I guess I don't even need to lift it. I don't know. Okay, so I definitely need to like adjust some things because it's off. So I think I'm going to try to change. Let's see here. Let's do, I don't know what these are. I'm gonna leave that. All right, let's see what that does. You guys, I don't cut with a cutter. It's weird. Nope. So you just have to play with it. Like, that's what I do. I just play with it. You want to know why? It's because one of them broke. Okay, so here, now I'm going to have to do the air threader because it was the needle that broke. So, no, actually I'm not. Because the needle, I think I just put the needle in there. I think I just put the needle right through there. There, I can move that. That makes it easier. This looks so different than my other one. Like similar, but different too. Weird. I hate putting these through the needles. You guys, I'm so blind. I'll be back. I need my threader. I'm just gonna mess with this for 1 second and then we're gonna go over to this one and see what this one's like. Hopefully this was the problem and not anything else. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. know. I mean, it's okay, but it's not the best. I need to practice with it. It's the cutter. I'm just not used to the cutter. I need to figure out the settings on it. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but it's not tight like my other one. You probably can't see it on there. But I need to mess with it and figure out the different settings and what to adjust. And I don't know what this knob is right here. I have no idea what this knob is. Maybe it's these right here. There's different settings on this. So what do I have it on there? I have it on 3. It only goes up to 2 on here. I'm gonna have to play with it. So I'm gonna play with that later. I don't want to have to like play with it with you guys on here. So I'm just gonna leave that there. We're gonna go over to this machine and do this one and have some fun over here. Hopefully this one I can maybe work the first time. I mean, this one it wasn't bad. I just need to like adjust it a little bit. I guess I'll just move this chair over here. And I'll probably move you guys over here. Can you guys see that? I don't know. Okay. I gotta get down here and plug this one in now. Whoops. Okay. That light is a lot brighter than this one, but let's see. Pretty sure this one is an air threader. Man down. This one's an air threader too, I believe. Okay. Yeah, this one's an air threader as well. So crazy, I've never had like an air threader. Okay. So, do. Okay. Let's try it. All right, now I gotta get more thread. I only use white thread. I don't use any other color thread. Only because all of my prints are really light colored and I'm not gonna sit here and change out my threads all the time. So personal preference, I just don't like colored thread. Not that I don't like colored thread, I just personally don't want to change it out all the time. How was it? Good. Nice. You gonna go to bed? Okay. Okay, I love you. It's gonna bother me now that I know I need to fix the settings on that because I want to fix them. Okay. So it's already threaded for me, so I can just start. Just like the other one was. I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm gonna see how the tension is on it. I love that they pre-thread it. I love machines when they come like that, pre-threaded. Just tie them on. I don't know if this is the proper way to do it. This is just how I do it. This is how I've done it every time. You always want to make sure that this right here is taut, like not super tight, but you don't want it to be loose because then it'll get tangled. Okay. While I finish doing this, we're going to do our last drawing tonight. And I hope to do more of these like regularly on my lives. I just think they're fun, a fun way for everybody to interact and just have fun. Get into the week. It's Monday. Just have everyone engaging and just having a good time. So we're gonna do one more drawing. So Sandy, when you're ready, I appreciate your help doing this for me while I am messing around. I so appreciate you. So she's going to, I'm sure she's been entering names who've been commenting and actively chatting on the live. I haven't been interacting because I've been not paying, my phone is faced away from me so I can't see your guys' comments. So I'm sorry about that. But whenever she's ready, she's going to announce the next winner. And the next winner is going to win the same thing as the last time. So tonight we were going to give away a mat, a sewing mat. And then 2 different people are winning the 10 packs of Exquisite thread. So we're giving away 2 of those packs. So the next winner will win a 10-pack of Exquisite thread, which I heard, and Alicia uses it and says it is amazing thread, and I'm excited to try it. So drum roll whenever you're ready. Go ahead and shoot the name out. Ooh, I get some goodies in here. They put some needles. I don't know if you guys can see down here, but there's a pack of needles in here. And some tweezers and a little brush. How cute is that? They actually put your care kit inside of here. Plus, they give you this care kit. That's pretty cool. Okay, so this air is a little bit different than the other one. So this is literally just the push of a button. That one is too, but you have to like lock it and do all this other stuff. You might have to do that with this one too, I'm not sure. I haven't read up on it or done anything with it yet. But it literally looks like, from the instructions, looks like you just push a button. I could be wrong, but I think that's how you do it. All right. I'm gonna look at the Oh, Linda, that sucks. I'm so sorry. Hi, Melinda. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Good luck to all of you guys. She's going to be calling a name out here shortly. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. I'm going to put my computer back over here so I can't see it. Okay, the winner is Maria. Congratulations, Maria. Can you please email me, beingonbliss@yahoo.com. Email me your information. I need your first and last name, the address you want it sent to, and then I will get that information over and it will get that package sent out to you as soon as possible. Yay. Okay, I hope to do this with you guys pretty often, whether it's from Sewing Machines Plus or from myself. I just think it's super fun. This goes over here, not over there. I love giveaways. Somebody was asking me about my tags. I'll show you guys my tags. The sew-in tags for my blankets, is that what you were asking about? Show us the tags you use for your blanket and your loveys. Yes, so whether it's for a girl or a boy, the tags I use are exactly the same size. One of them is just colored and one of them is just black and white, or black basically. So they're both the same and they're sew-in tags. So I just fold them and then I just sew them inside the blanket like that. And then I top stitch around so they're sewn in. And these ones are organic cotton because all my clothing is organic. So I wanted my tags to be organic as well. But you don't have to get organic. You can get whatever you like. Yeah, who doesn't love a giveaway? They're so fun. Good night, Cindy. Thanks for joining. All right, guys. Let's try this and hopefully it works. I'm excited. I like that this one has like a catcher for it because I'm a clean person. I don't know how else to put that. I don't like a mess. All right. I don't think you can disengage this one either. This whole foot thing is weird too. And this is in the back as well. That's weird. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, it's so smooth. I lost one. Boo. Yeah. I lost one. I got stuck. Okay. So this one did not go through. Where did I get stuck? Oh, I got stuck under here. Boo. The struggle's real, guys. I'm telling you, it's the Monday. The Monday struggles. But that's fine. We're gonna do this together. And I don't know what I'm doing, but we're gonna try. All right, so looks like it goes like that. This is where you air thread it, I believe. We'll see. You guys, this is crazy. Hold on, I don't know what is this thing. I think you have to unlock that maybe? I have no idea what I'm doing. But I think you just put it down that hole. I don't know. Oh my gosh, you guys. It literally just threaded that. But now what? What do I do with it now? Does it have to go through anything? Or is that it? I don't know. Where's my manual? I don't think it goes through anything else. This is probably like so boring for you guys, I'm sorry. But this is the real me. When I get a new machine, the struggles are real. Everybody has it. Okay. 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I do have to put it through that. Okay. 9 and then 10 and out. Okay, so it's just like my other serger. Okay. So once you air it, it threads it through, but then you have to still put it through this little guy right here. And then, where's that hole? There's no hole. You guys, I'm lost. I don't know. Here, I put it through this one right here. Let's see if this works. I don't know. We'll see. It's like getting stuck in there. All right, cross your fingers. I don't know if this is right. We'll see. I think it's right. No, no, it's not. It's not. Ma. I lost you guys. It's so wrong. I don't think I threaded it right. And it's shaking the whole table. So something's wrong. Oh, I lost another needle, that's why. So which one now? This is what happened to me on the live with my industrial, and I couldn't do it. And then the next day, done. It was so easy. So I think I'm gonna start fresh. Boop, 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 boop. I know, crazy, right? But I'm gonna do it. I'm actually gonna move you guys to the other side of me because it's shaking like crazy. So I'm gonna move you over here so you don't have to shake. Can you guys see it? I'm gonna put my computer on this chair so you guys can talk to me as well. Do you guys have any questions while I'm trying to figure out my struggles right now? I probably need to get a light over here now. What size paracord do you use to make your pacifiers? I'm not quite sure what size it is. Hold on, it's right here. I can grab it for you. So the paracord I use is from Amazon. Anything I can get from Amazon that's super easy, I try to get because it's super easy. So this is the paracord I use. I don't know if you can see that. And then this is the back of it. So it's 100. I don't know if that means, I don't know. 100 times par 95 tan. So the color's tan that I get. And I don't know what 95 means. It's just the name of it. but it's the tan color. It is, you have to get used to using it because it is a little thicker, but once you get the hang of it, it's super easy. Yeah, Brothers Sergers are super duper easy. I'm sure that these ones are super, super easy too. I just like haven't used them and I don't know what I'm doing yet. But once you, again, just like anything else, once you get the hang of it, it's super easy afterwards. I just haven't ever used these, so I don't really know what I'm doing. I guess you can't do that unless it's closed, I guess. I don't know. I'm just trying to take this thread out and it's not letting me. So with my Brother machine, I can just like do that and take the thread out, but this isn't letting me do that. So I don't know if it's because you're not supposed to do that or what. So I don't want to do anything that's going to be harmful to the machine, so I'm just going to like manually pick it out. I think it was my fault. I like threaded it wrong. There. Pretty sure I threaded it wrong. Okay. And I don't think that there's any like specific way to thread it, like number wise, like the Brother, you have to do it like in a specific order. I don't believe you have to do that for this machine. I'm not quite sure, but I don't think you do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and thread. Okay, so up, down, and through. Okay, so this one goes through. There's a little piggy tail, just kind of like your embroidery machine that you have to go through. And that's all you do. So that one was really easy. Same thing on this one, except it's a different pigtail. So it's just hard to like get to them. Like, what the heck? What is this thing? Oh, that's the needle thing. Oh, so it has a needle threader? That's pretty nice. Would you look at that? Boom. That makes it easy. Except there's so many like parts that get in my way. Like I just want them to move out of my way. Okay. There's the needles. All right, now let's see this magic happen. Okay, so go down, go through here. I think I have to lift that up. Push that down. That's so crazy. I just don't know where the rest of that goes. Blue. Does anyone know where the rest of that goes? Does anybody have one of these? I think it goes through there, but that's what I did last time and it didn't work. But there's no hole on this one. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm just gonna try it, I guess. And if it doesn't work, then we'll move on. Because, like, I don't know where this one goes now. Where did you get your stools and my chairs? This one that I'm sitting on, I got these from Amazon. They come in a 2-pack and I love them. I think they're linked in my description. This one I also got on Amazon and I love this one too. It just doesn't go as high. Like I like this one because it has like a really firm back. Zoa, it's a Jet Air. They're both Jet Air. I just don't know how to use it because I've never had Jet Air before, so I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, for the chairs? I'll relink them. I can relink them for you. I've had to like relink a few things because I don't know why. They just discontinue or they don't offer them on that link anymore or something, but there's always something similar. I'm just trying to figure out where I put this. Okay, so it says it goes down through there. I don't see that. I don't know. So 6, 7 down, 8. And down. trying to do what I did before, but then it didn't work. So like, how do you get from behind there though? I don't get that. Is it supposed to jet air that? Because I can't see that from behind there. It's saying to go from behind there. I don't know, guys. I don't think I really want to like mess with this while I'm on here with you guys because it's kind of boring and I don't know how to do it yet. So I think I'm going to mess with it, and then when I figure out how to do it, I'll show you guys how to do it. I just like need to figure it out. And I don't want to sit here and figure it out like the whole time on here with you guys. There's a hole back here and I can see it. I just like don't know how to get to it. You know? It like locks in place. Like there's no way to get to that hole. I'm gonna have to watch a video on it and figure it out like I did my other machine. So good night, Nancy. Sorry it wasn't more productive. Yeah, I know, but the hole is like behind here where you thread it, and I don't know how to get to that hole. So they have these little tweezers right here. So like I wonder if this one, if it shows to do this one first. It's so weird, like, why would they put it right there? I don't know. Or maybe I have to shove it down more so it flies through there. Now why isn't it doing it? What did I do? Oh my gosh. Amber, I have an air threader machine. You have to look at the machine with the hand wheel before you air thread. Lock the machine. I did lock it. Why isn't it closing? There. I don't know. The Juki seems so difficult to thread. The baby lock is super easy. I'll have to let you guys know. I don't know. What are you asking about, Roseanne? What do I use the paracord for? Yeah, I use my paracord for like my teething rings, but this paracord I use specifically for my pacifier clips. So I have a different kind of paracord. It's the same kind, it's just thinner, and I use that for my teething rings because I don't want this thick one like inside of the ring. I don't know how to explain it. I have to show it to you, but in order to like tie it and double knot it and then be able to still stick the end through the silicone bead without it showing, it has to be a little bit thinner. So that one's a little too thick. Good night, everyone who is going to bed. I appreciate you guys being on here tonight. Please give it a thumbs up on your way out. I know that it wasn't a very exciting live. It was fun, but I don't know what I'm doing. So we will figure this out sooner or later. I have to work on it. I don't know what I'm doing, but I also don't want to break it. So I don't know what you mean by, what are these things? Those are just for the left and right, I believe. I don't know. Maybe that's what I had to do, is like lift that. Maybe. Nope. This is why I don't do change, because I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, there we go. Kind of. Where does it go? Does it come back out the end over here? I don't know. I got it in the hole. But like, where is it at now? I don't know. I know, I've been looking at the manual. It's open, but I don't, it's just showing me like, boop, and that's exactly what I'm doing, but I don't know where it's going. So I just always watch videos, and then that helps me. But I can't watch a video, I'm on the live, so. Not gonna help me tonight. I just wanted to unbox this and maybe hope that it would work the first time around, and it didn't, so it is what it is. My other machine that I opened didn't work the first time for me either, and then I went to sleep and slept on it, watched a couple videos, woke up the next morning, and then within 10 minutes I had it threaded and it was up and running perfectly. So I'm hoping that this happens with this machine too. So, and this machine. This one's already good. It's running. I just need to mess with the tensions because they're not perfectly aligned for the material that I use. So I just need to mess with the dials. But it threaded super easy. Yeah, so this one's really easy to thread. This one, I'm having a little bit more of difficulty time threading it. But again, I'm sure once I get it, it's just one of those things where once you get it, but it might take a little while. So. Oh, Michelle, thank you so much. I hope that you like it. Which one did you order? I can't remember. I got my Juki also, and am still playing with the stitches, and I had to step away for it for a while because I don't like how stitches look. Yeah, I think that's my problem is like I am so used to my brother machine because I've been using it for like 4 years, and I just know exactly the stitches, what their stitches are supposed to look like. So then when I go to use this, just like tonight, obviously I've only used it literally one time, so I've got to keep going on it. But the stitches don't look as tidy as what I'm used to. So, and I know that's just because I need to mess with the settings. Because obviously this is probably a better quality machine. I just need to learn it. I haven't learned it yet. I literally just unboxed it, so I need to mess with it and play with it and figure it out. And I'm sure I'm gonna love it once I figure it out. And the same with this one. I just need to give it some time and actually like read the manual and figure out how to work it. So, like I said, with my industrial, I had never ever touched an industrial before, and I was I'm sure if you've watched that live, that was, you know, pretty raw and organic. Like I just did not know what I was doing. I was on a live, I had no clue. But the reason why I do these is so that you guys know that I'm not an expert out from the get-go. I don't know what I'm doing. I just try, and it's trial and error on everything. I've never had a jet air before, so it's going to be a new experience for me. And like I said, you just have to keep doing it and keep practicing. Once you get it, you get it. But like right now, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to do it. And the manual, I'm doing what the manual is telling me to do, and it's not working. So now I need to investigate further and figure it out. I just can't do that right now because I'm on a live with you guys. But tomorrow, I'm sure I will know how to use it, and I'll be sewing on it tomorrow, and it'll be fun. So. Pia, do you have one of these? Thank you, Noreen. It's very scary, honestly, but then you think about it and it's like, well, you know what? Everyone has to start from somewhere. You don't just become good like that. Like you have to start somewhere. And that's why I do these with you guys, so that you know the stuff that I sew didn't just come overnight. It's practice for sure. Trial and error, practice, 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 and doing it over and over and over again. And that's what makes you good at what you do. Nice. Congratulations. You love it? Yeah. Michelle, no wonder. I'm like, wait, which one did you get? I don't remember. It was a long time ago. Good night, Julie. Thank you so much for being here. I want to love you for myself. I keep saying I'm going to make myself a blanket, and that still hasn't happened in 4 years. So I don't think I'm ever going to have a blanket for myself. Aw, thank you, Joanne. And congratulations on winning. You got the mat, I believe. You were the first winner. I'm so excited for you. So those were some little giveaways that I did tonight. I'm going to keep, you know, doing little surprises here and there. I think they're so fun, and it keeps everyone like engaged and just having a good time, interacting, talking with each other. I'm trying to get some of the people who are on my lives that don't chat a lot more engaged and more active, because I want my community of people to be able to just like talk to each other like we know each other, and just communicate and ask questions and be able to help each other. Because just like how I help you guys helped me too on my last live when I did my unboxing of my industrial. I had no idea what I was doing. You guys helped me figure it out step by step by step. So I just want all of us to just be in this together and help each other out. When do I sleep? Not much. Good night, Nita. Thanks for coming. I got it when I found out she was having a boy. It's for my brother's first boy and his family, although a grandson. After 3 girls. Aw, little boy. What print did you get? Did you already answer and I just didn't see it? Good night, Liz. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna go grab a water really quick. I'll be right back. Well, I actually have some orders to do. If you guys want to stick around, you're more than welcome to stick around. If you want to head out for the night, you're more than welcome to head out for the night. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. I just kind of wanted this to be a refresh into my lives because I haven't been on here lately. Like I said, my family was sick. They had the flu for about a week, and then thought it was over, and then we had it again and again. So like each person in my family got hit with the flu. So it was a bad couple of weeks, and now we are feeling healthy and good. So I wanted to just start my lives back over fresh with a kind of unboxing and giveaway sort of thing. And I am just going to work on some orders. So next week will be, I think I'm going to do back-to-back sew-alongs because I missed a couple. So I will post about that. Trying to get these in here the right way. Okay, there we go. I will post about that on the community tab like I did today. I think I'm going to, I don't know. I have in my calendar, tonight was supposed to be a nursing cover. So let me know what you guys want to see. I missed my boy shorts. So if you guys still want me to do those, let me know if you want me to do those. Or I can just pick something completely random. I also thought about doing a refresher of the bummies because I was on Connie's live a couple weeks ago and everyone had so many different questions on how to do, you know, the cuffs or the waist or just different things on the bummies. And so I was trying to answer some questions. Then we thought maybe it would be good if I just did a complete refresher of the bummies. But I didn't know how you guys felt about that. So please comment either in this chat or in the comment box below and let me know if there's any sort of tutorial you guys want me to do so I can keep jotting them down. So He started on boy shorts. Going to try to do a shorts romper. So actually with the shorts rompers, the way that I do mine is I literally just use my same template of my romper, my pants romper. And instead of cutting cuffs, I just leave the pants the way they are, and I actually just cut them a little bit shorter and I roll them. So I don't put cuffs on, I roll them, and then, well, I hem them and then I roll them. So it just looks like a rolled, kind of like my shorts right now, how they're rolled. So that's how I do my rompers in shorts. So I offer both pants and shorts rompers. And I use the same template. So that's an easy way to make a pants version and a shorts version of the same exact template. That's how I do it. Aw, thank you, Michelle. You're so sweet. You guys don't have to do that, but I so appreciate it. All of the above, Adriana. Shorts. Let's see. What fabric do you use for your nursing covers? So I've used all different kinds. So you can use cotton. You can use like the quilter's cotton, like I would use for my bibs and burp cloths. You can use, so a really nice soft one would be like your double, what is it called? The poly, not the poly mesh, the, shoot, I just went blank. What's it called? Let me grab it. Whoops. It's like your, what is it called? Your double brush. It's the really soft double brush knit. I think that's what it's called. It's double brushed. Really, really soft. This is a really nice material for like a nursing cover because it's soft and stretchy. You can also use it like as a scarf or a baby like car seat cover. This is what I use for those because it's super stretchy and soft. It's the double brush knit. I believe that's what it's called. So I have a bunch of this material, all different colors. I have solids, I have stripes, all different colors. This is really nice material to use for headbands as well. This and bullet knit fabric are really, really good for headbands and bows and stuff. So that's what I use for, this is what I personally use for my nursing covers. I don't actively sell them on my website or my Etsy. I've made them before for markets and stuff. I don't do them anymore, but I thought that would be something fun and easy for you guys to do. Aw, thank you, Michelle. That's so sweet. I just want everyone to succeed, and if you have questions, I want you guys to ask me because I know everyone starts from somewhere, and I know when I started, I had nobody to ask questions to, and I just like self-taught myself. So I had a lot of questions, and I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, you guys just saw me struggle trying to thread this thing, and you know, now there are videos and stuff on how to do it, but when I started, I didn't have anyone to ask questions to, so I just want to help you guys as much as I can. Aw, thanks, Rachel. Yeah, double gauze is a little bit different. I don't use that for nursing covers. This is double brush knit, super soft and stretchy. So double gauze, I would use that for like a swaddle, like a baby blanket or a swaddle. I wouldn't use that for like a cover. Yeah, you can use double gauze on bibs. To me, I don't think it's very absorbent. That's why I use the plush fleece because I feel like that's super duper absorbent. And you don't have to use like an inner layer, so it's just the two layers that I use. I use the fleece on the back and then the cotton on the front, or I use the matching, this organic knit that I use for the bib or burp cloth, and then I don't use any other layer. Have I ever hemmed double gauze before? I don't hem it, I just serge it. So, no. Yeah, you can back them with flannel. You can back them with whatever you want. It's just personal preference. I just like I like the fleece because it's super white and it's very soft. Flannel's very soft too. It's just whatever you prefer. Like it's just the fleece is like fuzzy and fluffy the way that I like it. Flannel is more just like soft or like flat. So it's all personal preference. Because it's so waffleish. Okay, Serger, I see. Yeah, I serge them. It's way easier than hemming. I've tried the rolled hem on them, or like just like a little hem around the edge, like a 1/4 of an inch or an 1/8 of an inch, and it does get like, I don't like the look of it. It's too hard for one, and it gets bubbly, I think. I don't know if that's the right word to use or term, but I just don't like the way it is. Yes, exactly, Michelle. I feel like you guys are staring at my, like... Is that better? You guys can see me. Yeah. Definitely the lettuce edge. I don't like the way that that looks. Some people like that look, and there's nothing like wrong with that look. I just don't prefer it. Do all 3 needles on the cover stitch? No, I only use 2. Only because I do all baby items, and I just feel like using the 3 needles makes it so much wider. And when I use 2 needles, it just, I don't know, it makes it look more petite, like very little for babies. And I just like the look of that better. So whenever I hem, like I did a skirt today, and then I do the 2 needles, or just, they just look real nice on there. I don't think I have, I don't have anything with it on here that I can show you right now, but it just, I think it looks just a lot more petite is the word I want to use, because it isn't so big. I would use a 3 needle if I was making like adult clothing, is the best way to put it. Stretchy on the non-salvage edge. Are you asking that? Yes. Yeah, double gauze is tricky. I tried working with it in the beginning when I first started, and I like gave up on it because it was hard to work with. And then obviously as you progress and you're more experienced with sewing, after you sew a few things and stuff, you get more, you know, you want to challenge yourself more. So then I went back to it and I really liked it. And it was really nice, but it also depends on what gauze you get. So I really like, obviously you guys know I like Spoonflower. I feel like the quality of their fabric is really nice. I know it's super expensive, but I charge more for my products. So it's like, you know, you can buy cheaper fabric and you can charge cheaper. You buy more expensive, you can charge more expensive. So that's just the way I do it. But I've also tried double gauze from all different places. I've tried it from Joann's, I've tried it from Hobby Lobby, I've tried it from Amazon, I've tried it from, you know, all different stores online. And then I tried it from Spoonflower, and it just coincidentally, I just feel like Spoonflower's double gauze is just more top of the line, I guess. I don't really know how else to put it. I just feel like it's better quality. I don't know. I could be wrong because I might not have tried. I haven't tried all of them. That's just in my lineup of what I've tried, and I just feel like it's very nice. It's soft. It's thick. It's almost like quadruple gauze instead of double gauze. It's really nice. Yeah, Linda, you should just try serging it. I feel like it looks a lot better when it's serged rather than hemmed. Let me see. I think I might have one right over here. Let me grab it for you real quick. Maybe. find one, but I wanted to show you guys something that's super funny. Well, this is a lovey that I made in the very, very beginning of my Being a Bliss career, I guess. I don't know. So this is double gauze that I got probably from, I don't even remember. It was an online shop. I don't remember what name or where I got it. These are my old tags. So if I'm being raw and real on here tonight, this is where I started. This is what I made in the very beginning. Don't make fun. We all start somewhere. But this is how I learned, you know. I made my little tag here too short. So this isn't what it looks like anymore. Like, look at how little this is. This isn't how I make them anymore. I mean, it's the same concept, but it's not, it doesn't look like this anymore. My lovey is way bigger than this. This is super tiny. This tag is way small. My tags now are like this. They're a lot bigger. I don't use these anymore. I use round ones. I still do the cam snap on the back, but this is a double gauze blanket. I don't do anything besides minky anymore, but this is how I did it in the beginning. I don't know if you can see that, but I just did like I don't even know, that's like 1/8 of an inch around, and I just did it around the whole thing. But look at how big my tags were in the beginning, and that's why I had her cut them down, because they're way too big for, same tag, same company. I just had her cut them down so tiny. Like, let me show you what they look like now. So look at the difference. So this is my tag then, this is my tag now. So can you see the difference? Look at how small. So different. I don't know. It's just little things like that that you change when you work, you know, when you just keep doing it. Here is one of my aprons that I make. I wanted to do this on a tutorial as well. So here's another option if you guys want to see me do these. So this is a apron, and it just like ties around the back. You can see I use minky, so smooth minky for the backing. It's so soft. And if you can see that. Super, super soft. And then I just use bias tape around the edges. So I wanted to do one of those for a tutorial. And this right here, don't laugh at it. It's actually super convenient. I'm gonna take this tag off of here. I made these when I first started, again, when I first started sewing. It is a convertible, or I'm sorry, a travel high chair. It looks like a big diaper, but it is so nice. I made one of these for my son when he was a baby, and we would go places that didn't have high chairs. So this is something that is super nice to take traveling with you. It goes around any chair. It just Velcros around the chair, and you put the kid in here like a diaper, basically. So you put it in there. So they would sit right here, their legs out, and then you would just put it around their body like that, and then wrap it around the chair again. And so they're in here, and they're not going anywhere. So these are really, really convenient and nice. I used to make these, and I would just go, Joann's has really nice quilting fabric that already has like cushion in it. This is reversible, so I could charge more because there's 2 different designs on it. So there's big flowers on one side, small flowers on the other side, and it was, you know, you can charge more for that. And then what I would do is I would make a little carry bag for them to then fold it up and put it in this bag, so they could just, you know, put it in their diaper bag or keep it in their car or whatever. So these are things that I used to make when I first started my business. I would just think of things like this. I don't make these anymore for anything. I just have them because I made them, but I don't sell them or anything like that. It's just something I did, something I'm proud of, because this is one of the first things I made, but I don't do anything with them anymore. But you can sell these for pretty good money. It's amazing. I left, when my oldest son was a baby, I left it in our car, in the back of the car. So everywhere we went, I would never have to worry if they had a high chair or not. I would just always have that. And then I would take it into the restaurant or anywhere we went. If I was at my friend's house and I needed to like set him down to eat or whatever, I would just strap that on him and put it around any chair. It fits any chair. Even this chair it would fit. So it was just super convenient. Yes, Michelle, exactly. Good night, Joanne. Thanks for being here. Yes, I was like, I need something to strap my child down. A tutorial on the travel high chair? Okay. I have a list going. Would you guys like to see these? These are nice because you can tie them like it's like a shirt. They can't get it off. So it covers their whole torso. So it's like a apron, or it's like an apron. That's why they're called aprons, I guess, because they can't take them off. It covers their whole torso. So it moms like them because they can go to the restaurant, they get this messy, and then when they leave, they just take it off, and then their whole outfit is still clean because it covered their whole body. So those are nice. Aww. I started out, you guys, you would never know. I started out sewing in our last house. We had, in my master bedroom, we had like a bay window, and you know, you get those two little chairs with a coffee table. Well, we took those out and I made my little craft area in my little nook in my master bedroom. That's how I started. And then we quickly moved out of that house into this house, and then this is where I started. Like, I didn't have any of this when we moved here. I had like this machine right here, and I had just gotten these two machines. It was, I think, a Christmas present from my husband's parents. So they had gotten me they gave me a gift card knowing that I needed the machines, but they didn't know what kind to get me. So I was able to pick them out. And then we moved here, and I saw that it had a workbench over there. And all I thought was with the workbench was that I can put my sewing machine up there and have a desk. And then it quickly grew into the whole garage. I quickly took it over. Can you use pool on them? On the travel high chairs, or which one? I think you can use pool on anything. It's just waterproof material. Yeah, I mean, and you can also, I think you can get like decorative prints on the pool material. I just only buy the white because that's the only thing I use it for is the nursing pads. But I think you can use it on pretty much whatever. Yeah, and you can also get like laminated fabric, waterproof laminated fabric to use for the bibs. That's what some people do. Like I think the actual BOBBIN company makes them so that they're waterproof. So you can wipe them down and stuff. I just never got into that. I just always used the cotton. But I think you can find really pretty like decorative waterproof prints. I just never did that. Can you make a pattern drawn, then scan it? We could buy the pattern from you and print it out at home. I have no idea how to do that. I am so not techie. I have no clue. Hi Kim, how are you? It's 6:40 a.m. where you are. It's 10:40 here, 10:40 at night. We're just talking. I did a little unboxing video in the beginning, and then we did some nice giveaways, and now we're just chit-chatting because I couldn't figure out how to thread this, so I'm gonna have to work on it tomorrow. But look at it. It says Easy Threader on it. Oh my gosh, these machines are so pretty. I love machines. They're so pretty. Yeah, I got 2 new machines. I have another one coming on Wednesday, but that's a surprise. Sandy, I thought you left. I haven't seen you on here. I thought you went to bed. Kim, I got these because I need an upgrade from my brother Serger, because I've been sewing a lot and I keep breaking my needles because the machine's not strong enough for the amount of sewing I'm doing and the thickness of the seams. Like I have to stop and like hand reel it, and even if I do that, sometimes the needles break, but I can't just like sew right through it. So I need an upgraded, more powerful, stronger machine. And so I wanted to give these a try and see which one like best fits my need for my business. But then I also wanted to be able to compare the 3 machines, because they're all 3 Sergers, and then let you guys know, like, you know, if you're trying to do this, this machine's better for you, or if you're trying to do this, this machine might be better for you, like sort of thing. So I want to figure out which machine is good for me and my business, but then also be able to help you guys choose a machine that's right for you guys too, if you're in the market for a serger. Hi Angelica, how are you? Do I get my machine serviced? No, I don't. You should. I don't. I actually tear them apart and service them myself. I oil them all the time. I mean, obviously when you're supposed to. Like my embroidery machine, I do that every time I use it, just like you're supposed to. I clean it out. My serger, I definitely clean out all the time because I use it so much that every time I use it, I make sure if I see like debris or anything on it, I always clean it out. I oil it probably every other time that I clean it out, but I clean it out really good with a brush. I wanted to show you guys this brush I got. It's really cool. I got it on Amazon, and it's like a retractable brush. I don't know if you can see it, but this is really soft. So it's like microfiber almost, but just like really soft bristles. And so I get in my machine in the crevices and I can like brush it out. But then also this right here is silicone. So I don't know if you guys can see that part, but it's silicone, and you can get like all like inside of here, it gets like all the thread out. So you can see like it just got all that thread out, or the debris. So this is super nice. I love this little pen I got. And it's just a retractable like brush. I love it. So I found that on Amazon. I think it's actually like a cell phone cleaner. Yeah, I just like don't, I honestly, like, these are just like at-home machines, so I figure, like, I always told myself if one of them broke, like if that one broke down or that one, I would just get probably the same one. But that was like before my business started picking up and stuff like that, and I was just doing it pretty much for fun. But now that it's getting more serious and involved, then I'm like, okay, now I need to get like more better quality machines. So I probably will eventually get these serviced, instead of me taking them apart and doing it myself. But I think you only have to do that like once a year, depending on how often you sew and stuff. So it just depends. But who knows? I'll probably tear it apart myself and do it myself. I don't know. Good night, Sandy. Get some sleep. Your needle threader's not working? Sometimes the needle threader gets bent. So check that. Like when you push it down, sometimes it gets really bent. It just depends. I don't know how this threads both needles. I guess you have to like, oh, I see. You just push it up and down. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so I noticed on this machine, my needle threader wasn't working, and so I inspected it, of course, and the little like hook on the back was like bent up. So make sure that it's not bent, and if it is, then just put it back in its place, and then it should work again. Do I have any tips on cover stitch for newbies? I'm getting mine Wednesday. Yes. So the first tip that I would like to give you, let me move my camera so I can show you, because I have to show you. I can't just tell you. I'm a hands-on person, so I have to show. Let me move this stuff. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. Sorry, I'm trying to zoom in a little. Okay. Did that zoom in for you guys? Okay. So my first tip, I don't turn it, I'm just showing you for the light. So my first tip, so pretend you just got done sewing, right? I always have just a regular like hook. You can use whatever hook you want. But if your fabric, let's just say, here, I'll show you real quick. I'll just do it real fast. Say you just got done serging or cover stitch on here, right? Let's do it. I'll do it real quick. This is just going to be like a quick sample. Okay, so my needles are down. I roll my needle up at the very end, just as high as they go. Lift up your presser foot. Take your hook. I only have 2 needles. So if you have 3 needles, then you're gonna have to push all 3 of them, but I only have 2 needles. So I push my 2 tension discs down, and I put my hook underneath here. So you can lift this up a little bit. You're not gonna break it. You can lift that up. I put my hook behind the 2 pieces of thread right here, push these down, and pull out. So you can pull your thread out. If you don't push these down, you will break your needles, because you can't pull this because it's so, the tension's too tight. So you have to make sure that these are pushed down and then pull it out, right? So that wasn't supposed to happen. But pull it out. And then I just always cut the end off like that. Still, my fabric's still in there, okay? Now the next step after doing that is going over here to your looper and push that down, and then gently pull this out. And see how easy that fell out? And then you can cut it off. And it automatically, you don't have to worry about knotting it or anything. I don't know if you can see, but it automatically makes a knot. So if you're extra precautious, you can make another knot. You can just tie these strings together. You can make a knot right there, but it already locks itself, so it's not going to come undone. And the beginning locks itself as well, so you don't have to worry about anything. So that's one really good tip. If you want to take that tip, I would do that one. Also, another one is if I'm hemming. So say this is where I want it to like roll over, and then I want my cover stitch to be like, this is the inside and I want it to be right there. The only thing about cover stitches that's really hard is that you have to do it face up if you want the two lines on the outside. So like right here on my shirt, this is the two lines of the stitching. This is where the cover stitch is, right here. So this is always on the inside underneath your garment. So that's the looper underneath here. You can't always tell where your hem is. That's why I'm very precise on my skirts, on my measurements, when I do like an inch on the bottom seam and then I use my tape. I do that for a reason, and that's so that I can get a very precise line on the bottom going around my skirt. Because if I don't do that and then I go to cover stitch it, it's going to be a wavy line in the back. You won't have that straight across line like this right here. It'll be like up and down everywhere. So I'm always very precise on that. But what I do is I can feel underneath here where my finger is and where there it's smooth, and this is where it dips down. That's where I folded it, and that's where the fabric is folded right there. So I just make note, I always line up where the thickness is underneath the very first needle. So right there, I put my needle down, and then it's on this line right here, but I don't necessarily pay attention to that line. I have my one finger or my hand holding it right here so it doesn't go anywhere. I hold that, and then I take my pointer finger and I kind of guide it. So I'm holding it so I can always feel where the edge of that is, and then I guide it through, always knowing that right here is where that first needle is hitting. That way when it goes through, again, I pull, cut, pull, cut, and then it's just straight on the edge. So you want to guide it through there along that whole edge, and then that way it's a nice straight edge along the whole thing. This is really thick, so I folded it over. There's like 4 layers right there, but you get the point. So you just want to guide it through there so it's just a real straight line. Other than that, it's pretty much super easy. I think they're even easier than the Serger. So I have my own factory. No. I just don't get Sergers. Maybe it's because I bought a really cheap one. Mine sews the same stitch on top as below. Huh. This is a cover stitch, and this is a Serger. They're two totally different machines. So Kim, maybe you're thinking of the Serger and not the cover stitch. I'm not really sure. Did you get confused? So the serger actually, the serger looks like this. So you're thinking of the serger, I think. So the serger has, on the front and the back, it's the same kind of stitch. That's a serger. Yeah, cover stitches for hemming. So the cover stitch has, like, I don't know if you can see it because it's white, but it has the two lines going across on the front. And then it has like the serger looking on the back. So that's what that is. Ew. There's an ant. Gross. So you can't do that on a serger. I've seen that the combo is hard to switch over between the two. I have a combo machine as well. It's an embroidery / sewing machine, and I honestly use one or the other. I don't use both, and I don't switch it back and forth because I feel like it's too difficult. I mean, you can always make do, but I have other machines that can do the other job. So I don't take, I use that machine just for sewing, is what I'm trying to say. It's too much work to try to like sit there and switch it back and forth. I did that in the beginning and it was just too much. What do you guys want to see? Do you guys have any questions? Any more questions? I know I said I was going to work, but it's kind of getting late now. The serger cover stitch combo is a pain in the butt to go back and forth. Yeah, I've heard people say that, so I didn't want to deal with that. That's why I got this serger and then the cover stitch separately, because I didn't want to have to go through all that. What do you embroider? Good night, Linda. Thanks for coming. Good night, Michelle. I think I'm going to call it a night soon, too. It's 11 p.m. here, and I'm going to wake up and work on these sweet guys tomorrow because I couldn't figure them out tonight, and I really want to work with them. So if you guys have any last questions, please shoot, because I'm going to call it a night here shortly. Shirts, patches. Like birthday shirts? Like the kids' birthday shirts that a lot of us here do. They're all so cute and so fun. In the hoop. I haven't actually ever, isn't this funny? I've never done an in the hoop project. Ever. I know I want to, but I just never have. Do you use the same thread on cover stitch and serger? Yep, I use my, so obviously for sewing machines you have to use sewing machine thread. Sergers, you use serging thread. Cover stitch is the same thing. So all of these machines, they all have the same thread on them. Even on my regular sewing, my industrial sewing machine, I also have this thread on them. On my regular standard sewing machines, I still use the same Gutermann thread, but it's sewing machine thread. It's not serging thread. And I don't really know the difference between serging thread and sewing machine thread. I could probably use the serging thread on my standard sewing machine, but I have so many like big spools of sewing thread, so I just use them. But I use all the same. I always use white. I don't use any other color. The only time I use a different color thread is when I make my aprons, because I use the bias tape around, so I always match the bias tape. That is the one and only project that I do that I switch out a color. Other than that, I use white on everything. Even my blankets, even my loveys, everything, I use white thread. I know a lot of people switch colors and stuff, but all of my prints are really light. Like, this one's white, but I mean, all of my prints over here have a super light background. They're all neutral, so white just goes with everything to me. What would be the best machine for starters? What kind of machine? Sewing machine or embroidery machine or serger or cover stitch, or what are you talking? There's so many machines. Thank you, Kim. What machine did you get? Serging thread is less lint and is not as strong as sewing thread. Serger thread is actually bad for a regular sewing machine because of the lint it leaves behind. Yes, serging thread is more linty. I agree. Key fobs are so adorable. Michael Myers for me and Anderson Sisters for my daughter. Aw. Serger. Okay, so this is my personal opinion because I really haven't worked with any other machine before. The Brother Lock 1034D is what I personally recommend. It's so easy. I started with this machine. I've been using it for 4 years and I have not had any issues with it. It has been so good to me. It's amazing, but I'm ready to move up in the serging world because my business is growing and I serge everything. I serge all day, every day. So this is why I got these machines, so that I can see which one works better for me. But to start out, this is the one I would recommend, hands down. It's so easy. It's, to me, I would, if I had to start all over again, I would do it the same way. So that's the one I would recommend for a starter machine. Yes, the Brother Lock 1034D. I have it linked in my description. If you're interested, if you have any other questions on it, you can always email me. If you are thinking about getting one, please let me know so I can help you in any way that I can. I have an affiliate link for Sewing Machines Plus, and I know they sell it on their site, so please contact me and we can talk about it, and I can answer any questions you have on it if you're looking to get one. So let me know. Tried to sew a blanket on it and mentioned you in my video. My blanket did not go well. My machine only goes straight stitch and pattern sewing. Oh. What blanket were you trying to sew? Let's see. The Jack A5E. I have not heard of that. If you guys are new here and you're wondering why I keep squinting, I have a bad right eye and I can't see out of it, so I can't read the comments, so I'm sorry. Thank you, T. I appreciate it. And again, if you have any questions and I can answer them, I will try my best. I answer with all anything I know. I'm totally upfront and honest with you guys about. If I don't know the answer to the question you have, I will gladly tell you I don't know, but I try my hardest to answer your guys' questions. Yes, if you're thinking of doing clothing that needs hemming, I definitely recommend a cover stitch. But like I said to, I can't remember who I was talking to the other day, but they asked, is it a necessity? To me, it is, I love it, but it's not a necessity if you're just starting out. Like, I sew the majority of my clothing with my serger. I only use my cover stitch for my skirts and like a few of my items. I do not use my cover stitch on all my items. So if you have certain items that you want to make that don't require a hem, then you do not need a cover stitch. You can always, you can always do it on your regular sewing machine. It is always more professional and better to have a cover stitch to do that with, but it's not a necessity, if that makes sense. So I got it because I wanted to bring skirts and boy shorts and shirts and stuff like that into my baby line, but I also wanted to be more professional about it. So if you want to go that route, then I suggest getting cover stitch. They are on the pricier side compared to a serger. So like in comparison, this brother serger, same brand as this brother cover stitch, and they're about $400 to $500 difference. So these are way more. And I don't know about that with all brands. I don't know the pricing on all brands. I just know with these two machines, this one was like $300 or $400, and I think this one was like $700. So it's amazing though. Don't get me wrong. Like it's super easy. I've never had any issues with it ever. I've actually never had a needle break on it. Like it's really, really good machine. But yeah, twin needle on my sewing machine as a faux cover stitch. Exactly. I used to use twin needles until I got my cover stitch. So first brother is super easy, better than Singer. Yeah, brothers are just easy. Oh, and yeah, so on my description, and there's two different pocket holders. Click on both of them when you're ready, because one of them is more expensive than the other. I put two different options in there, and I actually prefer the less expensive one. I just think they take up less space, and I just prefer them over the bigger ones. And they're way cheaper. I think you get like 30 of them for like $15 or something. I could be wrong, I don't know. But the other ones are like $30 or something. So make sure you check into both of them because they're way different price points. Can you use the cover stitch instead of a serger, and can they be used as both? No, you don't use one instead of the other. They do totally different things. The serger, if you look on your shirts, they're the side seams. So these things right here, this is what a serger does. So all of this right here, down your side seams of your shirts, your necklines, so right here on your neckline, this is all serger, right? A cover stitch does the hemming. So if you think of a hem on your shorts or your shirts or your sleeves, anything like that, that is what a cover stitch does. So this right here with the two lines, if you look down at your shirt, any shirt that you wear would probably have the two lines. You flip it over and it looks like the loopers down here, which is like a serged seam. So this is what the cover stitch does. This is what the serger does. So they're two completely different machines. You can't use one instead of the other. Wow, Adriana, that's a good price for the cover stitch. Also, I have both of those machines on, I think they're linked on my description through Sewing Machines Plus. And Sewing Machines Plus does sales a lot too, and they get a lot of discounts off their pricing. That's how I got such a really, really, really good deal on my 10 needle. So just if you're in the market for one, keep looking because they always mark things down. So like the bottom of my jeans. Yeah, exactly. So the bottom of your jeans, like where your cuff is or your ankle piece is, that is like a cover stitch. And so like these don't have anything on them. They're just rolled. But if they did have the lines on them, that's a cover stitch. It is also easier if you use wash away hemming tape to hold the knit down to keep it from rolling. So that's why I use that tape when I do my skirts. And then I mark where my 1 inch or however much I want hemmed up on my skirts. I mark it with a heat soluble pen. And then I put my water soluble hemming tape underneath of it and fold it up. That way it keeps it in place. It's nice and straight. It's not going to go anywhere. And then I cover stitch it. And it gives it that nice, even, crisp line around the whole thing. And then after that, I go heat press it, and it's just nice and flat. And I wish I had my skirt. I sent it out earlier today. But it just comes out beautiful when you do the hemming line, or the tape, the hemming tape, and then the cover stitch, because it's not moving everywhere. It's stuck in place. Exactly. So first I sew everything on my serger, and I get the whole body done on the serger. And then I move over to the cover stitch. So like for my skirts, from start to finish, I serge on this machine the sides, and then I serge the top portion of the skirt where I'm gonna fold it over to do my casing. So I wanna serge that for the raw edges. You don't have to, because my knit doesn't fray, but I'm all about taking it to that next level and making it look more professional. So I do hem it. Like this shirt right here, this isn't hemmed. It's cover stitched, so they don't hem it. But on my skirts, I'm doing a casing on the top, so I do hem that. I don't hem the bottom because I'm going to cover stitch it, which is what this is right here. So they didn't hem, or they didn't cover these raw edges right here because they cover stitched it. So it's going to, I don't want to show my my skin, but you can see the bottom right here. See how they didn't? It's raw right here. This is the raw edge. And then they did the cover stitch right there. So that's what they do on this machine. You get that, I don't think. But if you flip up your shirt, you'll be able to see what I mean. So then on the hemming part of my skirt, I use my cover stitch, and that's how I end it. So you start on one machine, you end on the other. Thank you so much, Michelle. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I hope I will see you next week. Rather than just sewing everything together with a standard sewing machine. I think so. I mean, I feel like it gives the clothes a next level, if that makes sense. I feel like when I first started, and you're totally capable of sewing a complete outfit with your standard sewing machine, no doubt. But I feel like when you sew it with your serger, it brings it to that next level, and it just looks more professional. Because just like the shirt I'm wearing, the shirt you're probably wearing, if you look at it, look at your side seams, look at your hems, it looks exactly, these machines make it look like that. So the people that are buying your products are going to look at that and think, wow, this was really, really nicely sewn together. Instead of, if you do it with your regular sewing machine, it's just a straight stitch or a zigzag stitch. Don't get me wrong, I still use my zigzag stitch. All of my waistbands are zigzag stitch. And just because I have an industrial machine and all these other machines, I still do my waistbands the same way I always have, because I feel like I know how to do it that way. It's never given me any issues. I just really like the look of it. So I'm not going to change that. I don't change things I know that work. So I kind of work with all my machines together, if that makes sense. All of my machines have like a specific job. So does that make sense? Good night, Adriana. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully I see you guys all next week. What is my tension for my zigzag? Let's see. The tension on my zigzag for when I did it on my brother machine, when I did like the whole tutorial with you guys, I used, it's different now because I use my industrial, but on a just regular machine, I do my zigzag at a stitch length of 3, and my width is a 3.5. So I want my stitch length to be, or my zigzag to be a little bit longer because I don't like it close together. So I do it a little bit longer at a 3.0. And then the width of my zigzag, I do a 3.5, which is just the standard on my machine. So on my industrial, it's different. I don't really know what it's on because it just does it itself. There's just a knob on there, so there's no like numbers or anything like that. I just turn a dial to zigzag, and I've never messed with that tension. It's kind of like a tension on your embroidery machine, so I don't really have numbers on that one. Yes, Kim, there's always, every day you're learning something. I still am learning something every day. Like tomorrow, I'm going to come out here and learn these machines, and I'm excited for it, but I'm also like, you know, I've never used them. So yeah, it's going to be quite a different day tomorrow. Of course, Pia, I try to explain as much as I can. I know it's not all perfect, but I try. I know, I'm excited about these machines. I want to see how powerful they are and like how much they really do make a difference compared to this machine. Nothing bad about this machine. I love that machine. But I just can't wait to see the power and the strength of these machines. You have an industrial straight stitch, so I have to keep my domestic out for just a zigzag. Yes. So that's what I mean. Like, well, my industrial has a zigzag, and I'm getting used to it now. But in the beginning, like last week still, I was still using this domestic one because I'm just so used to it. And I know exactly what to put it on. You know, the dials and stuff. So the tensions, I know exactly what to use. And it's just easy. And so I would be like in a rush to get orders out, and I was just trying to like work with this one, and I'm like, oh, it's not working right. I just don't know it enough yet. So then I would just come back to this machine and it would be fine. And so that's why I'm going to keep it out. But I also have my JANOME back there, which isn't it's not industrial, but it's has a lot more strength power than this one. So I kind of go back and forth between the two. But I have been this last week using my industrial a lot more with the zigzag, and I'm starting to get to know it now. Good night, Kim. Oh, nice. Do you like that fabric, Michelle? Is it pretty? The embroidery vinyl? Oh wait, you try to do a scrunchie with the embroidery vinyl? Oh my gosh, Nikki, yes. So that's the reason why I chose this machine. was because I told my salesperson I really, really needed a zigzag stitch, but I wanted an industrial machine, but I needed straight and zigzag stitch. There's literally only like a handful of machines industrial wise that come with those two settings. And so that is what sold me on this specific machine, was that it came with both of those stitches. And now that I know how to use it, it's super duper easy. But in the beginning, you guys saw me struggle. I struggled hard, like big time. But did I? There we go. Well, you guys got up close and personal for a long time. No, it doesn't, Nikki. So I called her and I was like, the one question I didn't ask was if it had a cutter, because that is the reason I got my JANOME, was because I really, really, really wanted a cutter because it saves so much time. And for the amount that I sew, going back and cutting all those loose threads is such a pain. So I really wanted a cutter on my machine. I did not get that on this machine. So I have to sit there and cut all the threads, but that's okay. So the machine that I got is actually not a super heavy duty machine. I got it for the material I sew with, which is just the cotton knit. That's all I really sew with, and that's all I'm really gonna sew with on this machine. And she knew that, the salesperson I was working with. So she gave me this machine knowing that I did not sew with heavy duty fabric. So I don't really know how many layers of jean I could go through on this machine. Probably not too many, because it's not a super heavy duty like leather machine. I don't think I can do like leather bags or anything like that with this machine. So it's not meant for that heavy duty stuff. Yeah, I know. My JANOME is so nice because it has the lock stitch and it cuts my thread. So I never have to back stitch. I literally just start going, and right when I start going, it locks it. And then when I am done, I just hit the lock button, it locks it, and then it cuts the thread off. I don't have to do anything. So it's super nice. But that's my blanket machine, and it helps me sew my blankets so fast, which is really, really nice. Each machine I do different things with. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna head out for the night. My eyes are bothering me. I can't really see. But I thank you guys so much for being here tonight. I am thankful every day for you guys. I'm thankful for every live that you guys are on here with me. I'm thankful that I was able to do this unboxing with you, answer some questions, and have a little bit of fun tonight. Hopefully we get to do this again soon. And I'm going to think about what I want to do for next Monday, and hopefully it all comes together smoothly and we have no interruptions this time. I wanted to start fresh tonight. So hopefully next week we can do a sew long. I'm going to think about it and see which one. Comment below, comment on this video, on this live, or message me and let me know, like, I want to start doing like a tally. I have my calendar written up on what I want to do. I just don't know if I want to like almost not redo it, but just like kind of start over a little bit because I was gone for so long. But I have next week, I'm supposed to be doing a regular live, but I wanted to do back to back. So I actually have my BOBBIN set for the 24th. So maybe I'll do like the nursing cover on next Monday, the 17th. And then on the 24th, maybe I'll do the BOBBIN. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm still going to think about it. But for now, have your eyes out for that, and I'll put the list out. I'm going to keep chatting with you guys on the community tab, so keep eyes out for that. I have a video to upload. It's actually like a short tutorial, so keep your eyes out for that. A lot of fun things coming out. So thank you guys again for being here. I appreciate you guys. I love you so much, and I will see you guys all next week. Bye guys. Have a good night.